So yeah, number one, understand and use core web vitals. I always think of SEO as falling into three legs of the stool: site architecture, and sort of the usability and the website, content and content strategy, and then off-site factors.
Right.
Lately, Google has gotten hyper focused on what they're packaging up as core web vitals, and it really is a lot of information and ideas and kind of best practices and things that they're judging websites against around page speed and usability. Google is very concerned, and this is my opinion, but very concerned to be number one for the mobile user market. They're very concerned to make sure that websites work well for mobile users. And so they're looking at things like whether phone numbers and elements that are to be interacted with are thumbable or clickable. So like having elements like text and a phone number that's clickable too close together might make it difficult for a user to hit that button on a phone in bright sunlight. Oh yeah, bright sunlight. Another one is like contrast. Elements like text being a light gray on a white background on a phone in high sunlight, that's just not going to show up. And so Google knows that. And so and another big one is page speed. We keep working ourselves out as the human race onto the tiniest end of the branch with HTML and page speed and delivery of content. It's like we get these great smartphones and we're able to get content on them, and suddenly, we just want to go where we've got a bad signal, or we want to load more content that we should have ever expected to be able to load to a device we can carry in our pockets. So part of this arms race for Google is making sure that if people are trying to use their search engine, that the websites that have the content that they're trying to load, that it'll actually work.
Right.
And so they're very concerned about page speed, even applied to desktop users. So this kind of affects everything, even though the mobile experience is driving a lot of this. So Core Web Vitals is Google's new framework and way of understanding what's good and what's bad. So we recommend just do a search for Core Web Vitals in Google and read the content and understand with your folks, your team, or if GoEps is your shop, we'll talk to you about how the stuff we're doing sets us up for success for Core Web Vitals. But yeah, it's a major element of the internet going forward, and it's really, in my opinion, driven by protecting a good mobile experience. But it's critical, and it's in that site architecture category, but it has to do with both usability and page speed. But it's critical going forward.
Right. Core Web Vitals